Hello, scholars. Welcome. Professor Henkle here. Happy to share the Geology 5 Introduction to Oceanography course intro. So, welcome. You've made it. You have made it into Geology 5, and boy, do I have something special to share with you. A whole semester learning about the oceans of our Earth. So, what the heck is oceanography? What are we getting into here? Well, oceanography is the study of the marine environment, and that's very vast. So, what does that encapsulate? Well, sea life, yes, sharks, definitely. But it also looks at ocean chemistry. It's also looking at the physiographic provinces. It's also looking at marine pollution. We'll talk about climate change. We'll talk about the structure, the shape, the form of the oceans. Anything that has to do with the oceans is incorporated into oceanography. And in this way, oceanography is a multidisciplinary approach to understanding what's happening in the oceans. It brings in biology and chemistry and geology and a variety of other subjects so we can understand, so we can start to get a thorough idea of what's happening in the ocean. So, oceanography is an important subject to study, to learn. Why is that? Well, very basically speaking, oceans cover about 70% of our Earth, land, roughly 30%. That means that there's much more ocean than there is land, and the importance of it is great. A lot of other reasons. Oceans support and host a broad array of biodiversity. Lots of different species live in the ocean. In fact, all life started in the oceans. It provides a very stable environment for life to move slowly and evolve over time to develop a lot of the characteristics that the diverse range of life across all levels currently inhabits. Oceans provide natural resources, including oil, gas, food. Anyone who eats seafood knows this. Oceans are important for industry. They're vital to the economy. And they are transportation corridors. Not only that, they're used for recreation. Anyone who likes to surf or sail or fish or maybe go on cruises. So we are all connected to the oceans in one way or another. So this is a really big theme in our course, something that I want you to remember. Why should you care? Why care about oceanography? Who cares? What's the big deal? Oceanography, pfft. Well, this might not be your major, it might not be your discipline, it might not be your field of study, but I believe that this is an approach for the betterment of you to improve your quality of life as a human being in this world. Caring about this course will reflect on you caring about yourself, caring about your life, and caring about other people. So some reasons to care. Well, science is cool. The nature of science encourages us to be curious about the natural world, to understand how things work, how the oceans work. We want to conserve and preserve. There's a lot of marine pollution. There's a lot of practices that are degrading different ecosystems, oceanic ecosystems specifically. And in order to protect, we need to understand how they work, how they function, what some of the perturbations are, what we can do to help restore back to a level that is sustainable. Now, sustainability years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, was ensuring that future generations have access to the same resources that we have today. Well, that's updated a little bit. I feel like at this point it's making sure that I still have the things I enjoy in my life. Right? It's not even about our kids or our grandkids. It is, but it's also about us. I want to make sure that in 2050, this big number, which is 28 years from now, You can actually calculate how old you will be in 2050. It's not this far off abstract concept. It's literally, we're going to be sitting around having a conversation in 2050. What is the earth going to be like then? Well, it depends on the decisions that we make today, what our future will look like. So in order to have healthy oceans and a clean environment, to drink good water and breathe clean air, we need to make decisions today. In order to make those decisions, we need to have this sustainability lean in mind. You and I are part of nature. We are not separate. We are part of the natural world, and we are connected to the natural world. It's like when you go into a quiet place in the mountains or in the forest and you feel a deep sense of connection. When you're at the beach and you stare off in the horizon of the ocean, you feel a deep connection. And that connection is to nature because we're part of it. It's essentially connecting to ourself. We're connected to the oceans. Global climate change is the hot topic these days. Get it? Yep. Okay. So, seriously, it is the biggest pressing issue of our generation. We are experiencing man-made climate change, and it's affecting the oceans in a variety of ways. So in order to know the effects and how bad it is, we need to know how the oceans are working. So caring about our oceans is caring about ourselves and the environment in which we live in. Another reason, natural disasters, hurricanes, tsunamis, flooding, all of these things are important because they can affect us and people, especially who live in coastal environments. So, some other reasons to care. Well, oceans are an early warning sign. When the oceans aren't doing so good, it means that the whole planet isn't doing good. So we can look to the oceans to see where are we going, because while you might be in your hometown, your home environment, something may be happening, that's fine, but there's a lag time. So we can look to the oceans as the first place where we're experiencing symptoms of problems, and we are, from ocean acidification to coral bleaching to population decline, habitat loss, species removal. All these things are happening. It's important to understand, to care about the ocean, so we can preserve what there is and conserve and restore and get our planet back to happy, healthy, sustainable, rich, diverse planet. So, reasons to care that directly influence humans from the ocean. Well, climate change, as I mentioned, ocean acidification, habitat removal, ecosystem destruction. There's agriculture, which is aquaculture in the ocean, industry, fishing, transportation, recreation, that leads to jobs. Pretty much everything that happens in one way or another is connected and tied to the oceans. The earth is an interconnected sphere of interacting systems. And what happens on land is influenced by what happens in the ocean. So yes, so many reasons to care about our Earth's oceans. So caring is a huge theme, and being genuinely curious is also another huge theme. These are the big two. Why do we care? Can we care about oceans? Can we care about this course? Can we care about what's happening in our world? Can we care about ourselves? Can we care about each other? It's really big. It's really important. Can we be curious? And I found this on the internet, and it's great. I love it. Can we be genuinely curious about the earth and our place in it in a way that is global and inclusive, that includes the contributions of women and underrepresented groups in order to work together in peace to solve the world's biggest problems? Now, this is really important, to work together in peace, in a collaborative effort. One person, myself, I might have ideas about how to do something. 5 people have 5 sets of ideas. 5 people with the same education and background have similar ideas. 5 people from 5 different cultures bring 5 unique contributions to the table. There's so much value in diversity for solving the world's problems. I mean, in everything, really. It's diverse systems are functional. The word is biodiversity. Species don't survive without these other species doing their own things. Diversity in science, diversity in the human spectrum, also very, very important. And with that said, I'm so happy you're here. Every student is welcome in my course, regardless of your upbringing, your culture, your heritage, your genetics, the color of your skin, your preferences. Everyone is welcome. And let me be the first person to say hi. Welcome to my course. You are in the right place. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's get into some logistics. I am your instructor, Professor Henkle. The best way to contact me is through Canvas messaging. So that is on Canvas. You send me a message, it goes to my phone, and I get it, push notification, just like a text message. Now, just like a text message, if I'm busy, I'm in class, I can't respond, but I get back to it when I can. Weekend messages, I'm going to try and hold off until Monday, and I will do my best to be as punctual as possible. Now, that said, sometimes I miss things. If you message me and I don't get back and it's been a day or two, message me again. It means I probably missed it. Not because I want to, just because I'm human and I missed it. I'm sorry in advance, but feel free, message me again. I would like you to know that I am approachable and available for you, my students. It is why I'm here. I am here to help educate you and support you along the educational process so that you reach the end with your desired outcome, achieving the results that you would like to see, being successful and passing my course. You can do it. You can pass my course 100%, and I'm here to help you along the way. We are in the fall 2022 semester. It meets August 8th through December 9th. Class meetings are Monday. Oh, no, class meetings are not Mondays. This is my lecture for my in-person lecture. So, Oceanography, I have a dual section. One is in person and one is online. So my approach for the semester is I will have this 11 a.m. meeting where I will offer the lecture, and then after that meeting is complete, I will film it like so, upload it, and present that available for you to watch on your own time as is instructed during the structure of the week. Now, what I do have available for you is office hours for students. Sometimes up here, GeoGrasp is Mondays at 3:30. My office hours are Tuesdays at 11:30. Virtual office hours Wednesdays 4:30 to 5:30. Or anytime you want to meet with me, that's fine. Send me a message on Canvas. Let's meet, and we'll talk through Zoom. Totally cool. Okay, the overview of the course. So how you are being graded on these 5 categories. Assignments are 20%, quizzes 20%, your term project, more info coming soon, 10%, exams will be worth 40%, and a cumulative final at the end of the semester worth 10%. Great. Now, percentage points are going to be 90 to 100, 80 to 80.9, 70 to 70.9, 60 to 69.9. There has to be cutoff somewhere in here. So if you get a 90 or above, you get an A. If you get an 89.95, it's a B. Now, there has to be, for fairness and equity, I have to draw the line. I can't just bump you up just because you're so close. And I can't just give you extra credit because you didn't do your work. Now, extra credit will be given in various ways throughout the semester. It is at my discretion. It is not obligatory. And you will not get extra credit at the very end for missing assignments and then getting close and not being able to get the grade maybe that you wanted. So let's work ahead. Let's make sure that we're doing the work as it comes up, completing all of our assignments, studying for our exams, and working on the day-to-day to be successful in the course. Your textbook is an open educational resource, which is OER. Essentially, it's a free book online. There's a couple of them. And the way the readings will go is you will have page in Canvas that says reading with the topic, and then you open that and there will be links to everything that I want you to read. Now, the reading supports the lectures. The lectures are produced off of the reading, and the lectures will have lecture slides. So this is 3 different contact points to the content. You get the reading, you get my lecture, and you get the lecture slides. Awesome. Very accessible. I'm hoping one of these will cater to your learning style. I highly recommend that you do all 3. Read the text, watch the lecture, study the lecture slides. This is how you will do well. This is how you will be successful in the course, is by studying and reading and watching the lectures and also completing all of your work in a very punctual fashion. The syllabus gets a little tricky. In Canvas, there is simple syllabus. It's here with the orange arrow. This takes you to the actual course syllabus. Now, not to be confused with the tab that actually says syllabus. Now, that tab takes you to a course outline of all of the assignments. Also valuable, but not the actual course syllabus. So the actual course syllabus is simple syllabus. Go ahead when you're moving through the course, getting familiar, check that out. Go ahead and read through it. Lots of good information on course policies and other course info there. Of course, lots of information in this introductory lecture. As I mentioned, office hours for students. So GeoGrasp is here. It's in this room, Science Room 280, where I'm in here, available for any students in any geology courses to get help. We also have a geology tutor who is on hand, and there will be 2 different instructors. So you can have a lot of support. That's Mondays at 3:30, Science Building, Room 280. Tuesdays in OAB, the Old Administration Building. This is where I will be from 11:30 to 1:30, and you can meet me there in person, and we can talk about anything that you need. Or online. My virtual office hours are Wednesdays, 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., or you can make an appointment with me. Now, I would like to highlight that this is office hours for students. And I also want to highlight I am available. I am approachable. You can reach out. Ask me for help. It's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you. So you're not imposing on my time by coming to office hours. These are office hours for students. These are set up for me to be available for you, which I will be. Come check it out. Be great. I would love to meet you in person if you are on campus on a Tuesday or a Monday and want to drop in. It's awesome. I'll see you then. Great. So this participation slide is truly, it's a roadway to success. It's a pathway to success. Attend class lectures and lab. Well, for you, this is watch the video lectures. You're doing it right now. Awesome. This is how you're successful. Great. Read the textbook. Complete all your assigned work. Study for exams. Contact the instructor when you need help. So let's break this down. Read the book. Watch the lectures. Study your notes. Do your work. Ask for help. If you can do those 5 things, I promise you will be very successful. You'll have a great semester. You will achieve your desired outcome. The path is laid before you. Now it is your opportunity to walk along it. And I am here to help. Have I mentioned that I'm here to help? Because I'm here to help. Okay, perfect. So attendance. Attendance for online courses is taken by completion of your work. So if you're not doing your work, it's marked as not attending. If you don't end up passing the course, if you stop your work, your last day of attendance will be the last day you submit an assignment. If you're in this class, please do your work. I'm here to work with you and to help you any way that you need. Again, approachable, available, here for you in your success. Cell phones. So this is more for the in-class, but this applies for Asynchronous learning too. This is a time management thing. I don't know about you, but when I'm busy looking at my phone, I'm distracted, I'm distracted, I'm distracted. So if you are going to carve out time to watch the lecture, put your phone on airplane mode. If you are going to sit down and study for an hour, put your phone on airplane mode. The encouragement here is to limit the amount of distractions that you are experiencing throughout the course of designated study time. You will optimize the time spent by being less distracted, and you'll get more out of what you're doing. So it's a time management strategy of not using your phone. Similar, when students are in class, and this is the point of this slide, when students are in class, hey, stay off your phone. Like, why be here if you're not going to be here? So I'm asking you to be here, and one way we can do that is to limit the distractions by turning off our phones or putting them on airplane mode. Okay, just some basic expectations. Be punctual with your time and your assignments. Be respectful to yourself and to your peers. Be kind, be courteous, be compassionate, be present. And be fill in the blank, anything else that you can think of. But be here when you're doing your work, and that here is wherever you choose to do it, but just be here, and you'll get so much out of it. Thank you. I really appreciate all of this. There will be some collaboration, and let's keep it very respectful. So there's no place whatsoever, period, end sentence, for any racism, homophobia, or hate in my course. I will not tolerate it at all. If I see it happening, I will call it out, and we will have a discussion and work towards a solution. So let's keep things positive, open, inclusive, and respectable. So we create an environment, a student environment, an online environment where people feel welcome to participate and feel like they're a part of this community that we're developing, because you are. You are. You are all welcome. You are all welcome to be here. You're a part of what we have going on. And I urge all of us to help contribute to a safe and healthy school environment, even in this online setting. So thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciated. Okay, so makeup work, late work. I accept it, but I don't really accept it. So if you miss work and come to me a month later and say, hey, can I make up these assignments? And say, wait, that was a month ago. No, I don't think so. If you get COVID, we can make it up. If something, an emergency happens, let me know, we can make it up. If you're having some personal problems, you need help and support, let me know. I give makeup work, except late work, with a personal meeting, either in person or on Zoom. So we meet up, you explain what's going on, and from there we can work together on how to best move forward with making up work. What I can't allow is I don't see from you or hear from you for 4 or 5 weeks, and then coming back saying, hey, I'm sorry I missed that section. Can I make it up? The answer to that is no. You've missed 25% of the course, and you weren't here, and so that is not okay. You've got to be here consistently with dependability and show up, because you get out what you put in. And if you give effort, you will gain an extreme amount of rewards. So thank you for that. Canvas is awesome. We will utilize Canvas for our assignments, for our quizzes, for our exams, for everything. And there are ways to learn about Canvas through this virtual hub for students. It's a great wealth of resources. On the left side navigation pane, you go down to the bottom, you click Virtual Hub for Students. It takes you to this window, and then it's got Student Online Readiness, Student Canvas User Guide, all the videos and tutorials that you need to become adept at Canvas, which is so important. It is integral to your college experience. It's all here. It's all here for you, ready for you to take these short little tutorial videos and learn absolutely what you need. So with that said, there's so much help for you in the way of mental health services through psych services, of tutoring to get extra help with the work that you're doing, in the way of staying healthy through our health services. And even the RAM Pantry provides food for students and their families free of charge. So if you need help, the help is there. In fact, I can help connect you to the help that you need to get, but you've got to reach out, ask me, and I will connect you. I will show you the way. Accommodations for any students who need them. Great. I honor all of the DSPNS accommodations, so I've gotten the email. What's really important for me, though, is that we actually have a relationship, so you can message me, you can let me know, hey, I am this student, here are my accommodations, and I'll say, yes, okay, you got it, we're aligned, we're tuned in, I've got your name, I know who you are, you're written in my notebook, and we work together, and we get you those accommodations that you need. They're important for you, they're important to me, and let's work together to ensure that all accommodations necessary are met throughout the duration of our course together. So, it is worth saying, please don't cheat. It's not worth it. You don't need to. This is not advanced mathematics that's so hard where there's questions that we just absolutely can't figure out. No. I've designed this course for you to do the work, to learn the content, to excel. And what you are going to get through doing your own work and achieving your own grade far outreaches any gains you will get by cheating. Not only that, but if I catch you cheating, I have to report you. Academic dishonesty is a huge issue here at Fresno City College, and you don't want that. I don't want that. So let's just not go there at all. If you feel like you need to cheat, just ask me for help, and I'll give you some help, and we'll figure it out together. So this takes me to the end of our introductory lecture. Okay, reasons to care, why oceanography is so amazing. Why do I care? Well, here's a couple images. This one on the left is my wife and I whitewater pack rafting on the North Fork John Day River up in Oregon. Awesome. So fun. This one on the right is me running across the Grand Canyon. Starting on the south rim, running to the river, up to the north rim, turning around, running to the river, back up to the south rim. Also so fun. So I love spending time outside, being outdoors and riding my bike and running really far and boating down rivers and climbing mountains and even just hanging out at the park on a Sunday, just being lazy, although that's pretty few and far between for me. But I love being outside. I like breathing air, clean air, drinking water, clean water, and having wild places be wild. So part of my mission in life is to share my passion with others, to educate students on how amazing our world is, how cool science is, and help you to start caring about the environment in a way that is going to make a positive impact and contribution that you can then share out with others so that we can all work together towards having that healthy, sustainable planet that we want to live in 2050, because we're all going to be alive when that day comes. So, in summary, welcome to Oceanography. It's really important. And I hope that you can get the most out of this course, that you enjoy yourself, that you care not only about your course, but about yourself and about others around you. And the course is set up for you to be successful. I am here to help you with whatever you need in any way possible. With that, thank you so much and have a really nice day.